Hey everyone. We are enjoying reading your introductions in your discussion group area. And if you haven't had a chance to do your introduction, you have until Sunday, the 29th at midnight. And we really hope to get to meet you all. And, we'll give you some points for these introductions. So please do it as soon as you can. Thanks to so many of you who've done the survey now. I'm down to just a few people. So make sure you've taken the survey to let us know which of the workshop times will most likely work with your schedule. So thank you again for that. So coming up, you've had some great questions in that survey, and I'm just going to reiterate that the goal of this class is to help you do the work of college, but really specifically the work of the English 130 course that you're enrolled in and that you all should have attended at some point this week and have gotten to know that faculty member. So specific to week 2 is now we're going to start workshops. So we've posted a weekly schedule that will stay pretty consistent. The times will stay consistent. We might do a few tweaks depending on your needs. So you're going to pick one, just one. You have to go to 1 hour. I think they'll be more like 45 minutes to an hour. Plan on an hour in a Zoom session. And on that weekly schedule, you'll see under each of the mentors' names and times a link to their particular Zoom schedule, a Google Doc that'll take you to their Zoom link. The workshops this week are going to focus on things like getting yourselves organized for how you're going to keep track of all the work in college. And a lot of you will already have some pro tips around that to share. Some of our mentors have some really great practices about how they keep track of all the different platforms that are required of them in their particular classes and how they keep track of what's due, reading schedules, those kinds of things. And we're also going to offer some support for using Blackboard since probably a lot of your classes are using that. And a couple of the workshops will be around how to get some support with reading difficult reading or challenging reading. One of the things about college is the reading load can be really heavy. And so our mentors have some things that can probably help support you as you're trying to make decisions about how to do a lot of the reading for your classes. And we'll even give you time to do those things. So not just talking at you, but talking about your schedule and then giving yourself some time to get yourself organized, maybe doing some of the reading for one of your classes, or particularly to English 130, which almost all of them have some sort of reading or TED Talk or something. So that's the workshops. And again, I've even got a little video that walks you through that schedule. So pick one, click on its Google Docs so you can find the Zoom link. We really want to encourage you to come with your camera on. Hi, it's much easier to talk with each other like this than a black box. So, and I really do see this, the entire college experience, as a way to network and to meet other people. I mean, I know it's a brave thing you're all doing going off to college, and it can be sometimes scary, but man, here's your chance to meet some people that eventually will end up being your best friends, your coworkers, your colleagues. And so the more you have your cameras on, the more we can recognize you on campus and like get to know you and in some ways even become friends with your peers. I think the workshops will end up being pretty small groups, since we have so many to offer. And so here's a chance to talk to a couple other people and get to know them. Really informal. You come, you participate, be a good human, and we will give you the points. So that's one thing, workshops on Zoom. And then you'll have another discussion prompt this week. And this time I'm going to ask you to reflect on just kind of your feelings about writing. Like, do you like writing? Do you not like writing? What kinds of writing do you like? What kinds of experiences have you had with writing inside and outside of school? I would like to broaden our definition of what counts as writing. I see the writing I do on social media as a kind of writing, for example. Your generation is writing more than any generation previously, which is really cool. So it's going to ask you to reflect a little bit. I would like to have like 1 or 2 meaty paragraphs, like push yourselves a little bit to think about your goals, even for this semester, of what you'd like to learn about college writing. So that's the prompts, and that'll be due by Sunday the 5th at midnight. Or as close to that as you can get. If you turned it in at 12:15, we would still accept it. So don't stress about that. So yeah, workshops, prompt, that's our routine as we kick off week 2. I hope you got settled in for week 1, and we look forward to continuing to work with you.